Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet, and I had such a good time doing the last ladder game, and I learnt so much. Well, it's stuff I really should have known before, and you guys are probably saying, "Come on, Harry, how did you not know that? You bloody idiot!" But yes, I'm sometimes you know something, and then you know something, like you know it, and it really makes sense at that point. So yeah, that is something I did figure out, and we are going to go back and we are going to bask in our knowingness by playing another ladder game. And basically what I learned is that timing attacks are actually really freaking important. I mean, you cannot... I love sitting back and just macro. Just macro. I build up a huge army, then I go out and attack. I do not scout my opponent the entire game. And I've learned exactly how not good that is, how absolutely abysmal doing that sort of stuff is, because yeah, it really just screws you over. I like this. This is a tiny gate. This is a minuscule gate. Okay, so I should be able to just build another pylon over the other side and completely block that off. Yeah, gas. I don't need gas yet because it's a forge fast expand, so it's a delayed timing. The Zerg player coming in here. Actually, I just realised, forge fast expanding versus a Zerg player, probably not the best idea. But, what the hell. I'm going to build this. And then, we're going to build a cannon all the way back here. So yes, even if he does do a ling push, then I should be fine. And yes, we're going to get the next set. I feel like cannons are going to be enough to hold off any early Zerg pressure. Because, yeah, I'm not facing off against Protoss, so I don't have to worry about a Zealots or anything. So I just have to worry about Lings and Banelings. But I believe this one's powering this cannon, so 2 pylons powering the 1 cannon, that should be right. So we're going to get the Nexus up nice and fast. And then we're going to get the gateway, and then we're going to start getting the units out. So come on, minerals. Come on, minerals. There we go. Done. I'm going to leave this guy down here because I definitely want a gateway ASAP. Yeah, so right now I'm not actually building any probes, so that's a little bit crappy, but yeah, I definitely want to get all these buildings out. I want to get them started, so then I can start having them going on and stuff, because I definitely need them. And yeah, we are definitely going to be getting a few zealots, and I feel like, I don't know, I want to get something a little bit earlier than a 10-minute attack timing, because why am I selecting that? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should. I feel like he could own me at 8 minutes with roaches if he really wanted to, so I'm feeling a little bit paranoid about that, and I'd like to get something out a little bit earlier, but I'm not sure if I can, because that's the disadvantage of the Forge Fast Expand, is that you can't really get out some really early attack. Like if I was just one basing, I'd have like 2 or 3 gateways and a cyber core by now, and yeah, I would have no problems getting out an 8-minute attack with like 5 or 6 units. But yeah, with go gateway, get the zealot out there. We might as well chrono boost this because I'm a bit worried about this guy. And we're going to build out a couple of workers, but I definitely want to get that 3rd gateway out, because that 3rd gateway, I definitely need it, I definitely want it, and I'm definitely going to build it. I'm going to build it down there. Definitely, if you're doing this, do not hold position, all of your guys down on the, do not build all of your guys, or your buildings, production buildings, down on the bottom. It's not a good idea. Yeah, because you can lose quite a few of these buildings and still not lose the game. I've done it before, actually, probably more times than I care to remember, and yes, it's not fun. Alright, so let's start we want an equal mix of zealots and stalkers here, because we are of course facing off against a Zerg player. And yes, I'm going to try and do a 9 minute attack. I have a feeling it's going to be a bad idea, depending on what they go. If they're taken out for roaches, I'm going to do quite well. If they're going for a crap load of lings, then I am going to get completely owned. But at least I'll know he's going for a crap load of lings. So it's yeah, it's interesting. But meanwhile, just keep it on with the workers. Do not want to forget my pylon production. because pylons are important. And yes, definitely want to make sure I get a decent amount of zealots, because I don't know, I mean, bronze level play, you see the million ling rush all the time. I'm not certain, I have seen it from a couple of silver players, but I'm not really sure. So I do want to have a bunch more zealots to take care of that. I'm thinking of moving out with like 3 stalkers and about 5 zealots. And that should be a half decent army. I mean, they will get completely owned if there is a ton of lings, but I'll be able to do some damage. I'll be able to slow him down. So here we go, some more gas, that's good. Keep the workers going. As long as I keep the workers going, then I should be fine in this game. I definitely want to think about some uber tech options, but I don't know what I want to get yet. So we're going to get some a robo facility, and we're going to get a Twilight Council, and then I'm not going to get anything else. Actually, cut that. We don't want to start this go. We want to wait for the gate tech. There we go. 4 zealots, 3 stalkers. I'm going to get another stalker and 2 zealots, and then we're going to move out. Actually, I might as well take this guy. Stalker, zealot, zealot. Now we don't want to take this zealot because we still need a gatekeeper. So we'll move him in there, hold position, and we're going to attack from the top because most people expand down there, so we want to attack from the top. Yeah, I don't know. I really should have a look at his expansion, but meanwhile, just get the economy up, get the pro production up.
You require my skills.
Alright, so 5 zealots, 4 stalkers. Really need these guys to be following these guys. I do not want these stalkers to get out of position, because if he's got lings with speed, that is going to be bad.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Let's just move in, slowly but surely, and see what he has. Not a lot. He does have an expansion. I don't know where his forces are. They may have been out on an attack against me. Alright. Oh, he's getting out roaches. Alright, so we've got roaches coming out. Screw this. Let's see if he can get his expansion. I don't think we can. But that gives us all the information we need. So instantly, chrono boost out, an immortal, stalker, 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 and we need a couple more gateways. Bam, 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 and I don't know what else we need. But we're going to get a few more of those guys out, going to get a couple more pylons. But this immortal, we definitely need. We need to chrono boost him out. Get this out. We need another mortal coming out right behind him. Alright, so he's doing a pretty good job there. He's actually got way more roaches than I thought he had. Fall back up to the top. You guys fall back. And yes, it has looked like I've lost this game. So yeah, I guess what can we really say about this game? We've got to say something constructive, and that is that I did not scout early enough. I mean, sometimes with some players you just have to scout a hell of a lot earlier, and I guess that is where probe scouting comes into it. I mean, you've got to scout out with probes even earlier than you scout out with your army. I mean, alright, we've got to use different tactics versus different races. I mean, so there we go. We'll finish that off. And that actually might take us up to level 22, so that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, versus different races, different scouting tactics. Versus Protoss, I can afford to scout with my 10-minute force. Because yeah, Protoss, you can't really get too much scary stuff in 10 minutes, but the Zerg on the other hand, they can get scary stuff in the first 10 minutes. Really, really scary stuff. He obviously had a third base down at that point to get that much, so he must have gone for a crazy amount of expanding. And yeah, I mean, I tried to get down his expansion, but I may have been able to take it out, but I don't think that would have helped at that point. And Yes, so definitely with a we needed to scout out earlier. We needed to get out about the I'm going to say we needed to get out about the 6-minute mark, scout his expansion, and take that out. And that's the problem, because I was pretty much screwed the second I plopped down my forge fast expand. I could not hope to go against him with a fast expand, because my army was just not good enough. And yeah, very, very scary there, and not good at all. So yes, not good. I may stop fast expanding against Zerg completely, because it's just too nuts, and I want to get at least like 3 gateways up first, start building up a crap load of units, and then get the expansion, because otherwise I just have too few units, and it's just not good, especially against that much. So there we go. I've finished that off. Another 22, level 22, so that's pretty sweet. And got some more performance stuff. Time supply it always goes down when I have really short games, but there we go. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this, and I will catch you guys later. This has been Hairy Muppet.